Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Just wanted to say apologies if it sounds like I'm in a wind tunnel, because I pretty much am. For some reason the developers in Seattle decided AC was not important here. I guess, I mean, it's only 90 degrees, so whatever. But, you know, it's okay. I don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it!
Okay. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about movement a little bit more thoroughly and different ways you can achieve it. I kind of already went over basics of elements and principles of art. So, just gonna kind of do these episodes where I go through them one by one, and I wanted to start with movement and the principles specifically. So I'm gonna start with movement. So, how are we gonna do this? Well, I'll just take a few of the elements and we'll see if I can do it. So, let's do shape. Let's create shape or movement with shape. So, let's say I have a just make a square. Sweet. Now, I'm just going to use squares to create movement now. So, let's just start here and let's duplicate it. And let's say smaller. And then duplicate that. Just using this square here, all by itself, just changing its size and its orientation to make it feel like it's moving and going back into space. So now we get this this feeling of moving around and through. Just through shape. Okay? We can also do this with spacing as well with these shapes. So, like, let's say we got that there, and then here, let me spread these out a little bit. Arrow key here. So let's say this is like a spiraling staircase, right? Well, as it goes down, these squares are gonna appear closer and closer. I know I need to turn off my snap guidelines. And as we get to the bigger shape here, it's going to look like... it's going to look like it's getting closer and closer to us because they're separating out a little bit. Like that. So then we're using space to create movement here as well. Okay? Let's see, what else can we use? We can use line. Line is going to be the easiest one, probably. So let me just group these together and then hide them. Sweet. Cool. Movement. So we could have, like, I don't know, honestly, like this derives movement right there. It looks like it's going further in space over here, and then as we come up here, it looks like it's getting closer, and then it's going further away, and then big again, right? So there's that depth, but then there's also the movement of it up and down, and then going left to right. Let's see, how else can we use line to do that? Oh, I know a good one. Little speed lines, like Speed Racer kind of stuff.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
Right? This kind of denotes that we're going in that direction. Maybe not so much this guy here. My brush. There it is. There we go. Because it started to taper at the end there. But everything feels like it's moving from left to right. Oh, we are not in ZBrush right now. What are you doing? Yeah, handle my shortcuts. Okay, so that's a way you can use line to do it. Alright. Now, how could we do something like form? Let's do form. So, good way of creating movement with form is doing like a forced perspective. So let's say like so we can do forced perspective, so we can like have our shoulder here. Say we have our bicep and tricep in here. We got our forearm coming out. And then we got our hand. So he's going, don't talk to me. Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand, because the face don't want to hear it anymore.
And so now we got this forced perspective going on, which is kind of creating this depth and movement, because we're starting at the hand here, and then we follow it back, and we get up here to the bicep area, and we go into the shoulder. Yeah, forced perspective now. Okay. Because now you got this 3D object, and it's creating this depth, which is creating this movement that draws your eye that way. Okay? So that's how we can do movement. Alright guys, so here's some references for creating movement. So I thought we'd just go through a few of these and see, see what we can find on this. So, this one is creating movement through a couple different means. You have the lines and the colors. Let me just make this bigger. You got the colors, using those lines, going in and out like that, left to right, up and down. We also have this external shape here that the colors are bound within. It's got a movement to it. It's like a little curve going on. We also have these triangles jetting out and forward. And that's creating movement because it's drawing us from the outside in. Another thing that's going on, which is pretty cool too, is that it has this stair-stepping thing. So it's creating this movement through the shapes within the color itself. This is actually a pretty successful piece, I think, to illustrate this with a whole bunch of different elements. So this is really good. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, it's a good piece. So we can kind of see the after image. So they're using form, shape to create that, colors. You can see how the colors jetting off, or arms coming up. So this is pretty good too. Way to denote movement. Let's see. Right here. Using color. Splash out. It looks like this is a pretty intense race going on, so and everything's really fast-paced, almost like in action movies when everything's jostling around, and it's hard to make sense of what's going on. So, again, really well done. Kind of see it again there. There we go. Kind of goes back to that staircase thing I was trying to illustrate. Using undulating lines. They get closer and closer together that spiral inwards. This is a good piece that just draws your eye in more and more and more. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, this is cool looking. Look at that. Using color, great movement. Feel like you're just sliding off. Her face is sliding off. It's really cool. Really like that. Okay. Oh, Starry Night. Classic movement here, spiraling with the colors and the shapes. This radiation.
Billowing backpacks, radioactive man! It's the worst villain of them all! The Scoutmaster!
I see him, Fallout Boy.
Go get 'em, Scouts.
Radiance coming from the moons and the moon and the stars. The moons. Oh my gosh! I need to just take a break from life. Radiating from the moon and stars. It's giving you this pulse that's like it's almost pushing you away, and the colors coming out of it. Hills. They feel like they're rolling. So, got a lot of cool stuff going on there. That's neat. Using lights. Great movement. Sweet. Those are all really good examples. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.